Welcome back to the channel, friends. Today, we're taking a moment to honor and remember a true legend of the screen. Acclaimed Canadian actor Graham Greene, best known for his Oscar-nominated role in Dances with Wolves, has sadly passed away at the age of 73 after a long illness, according to reports from First Alert 7. It's never easy to say goodbye to an actor who has touched so many lives. Greene wasn't just a performer. He was a cultural icon whose career changed how indigenous stories were told in Hollywood. So, let's take a few minutes to celebrate his life, his work, and the incredible legacy he leaves behind. Think back to the 1990 film Dances with Wolves. Greene played Kicking Bird, the Sioux medicine man, and delivered a performance so moving and authentic that it earned him an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor. That was a groundbreaking moment, not just for Greene himself, but for Indigenous representation on the big screen. How often do we see roles that carry such depth, dignity, and humanity, especially at that time in Hollywood? His portrayal reminded audiences worldwide that Indigenous characters deserve to be more than stereotypes. But Greene's career stretched far beyond that one iconic role. He showed just how versatile he was with appearances in movies like Maverick, Die Hard with a Vengeance, and the unforgettable The Green Mile. Fans of the Twilight Saga will remember him too, as will TV audiences who watched him in shows like Northern Exposure, Longmire, and Goliath. And if you're a gamer, chances are you've heard his voice as Rains Fall in Red Dead Redemption 2. Isn't it amazing how one actor's influence can reach across so many different generations and forms of storytelling? Beyond the screen, Greene was a trailblazer. He consistently pushed for authentic Indigenous representation, breaking barriers and inspiring other actors to follow in his footsteps. His work wasn't just about entertainment, it was about respect, visibility, and truth. He showed that Indigenous characters could be portrayed with humor, intelligence, and heart. Doesn't that make you wonder how many young Indigenous actors today were inspired to chase their dreams because they saw Greene paving the way? What's even more inspiring is Greene's personal journey. Before Hollywood, he worked as a welder, carpenter, draftsman, roadie, and even an audio technician. Acting came into his life almost by accident. Imagine that, going from those jobs to the Academy Awards red carpet. It's a powerful reminder that your path in life can change in ways you never expect. Do you believe that sometimes we just stumble into our true calling? Greene's story suggests exactly that. In Canada, Greene's contributions were recognized in a big way. In 2015, he was appointed a member of the Order of Canada, one of the country's highest civilian honors. He also received an honorary doctorate for his influence on culture and representation. These weren't just awards, they were acknowledgments of the change he brought to film and television, not just in Canada but worldwide. If you'd like to read more about the recognition and tributes pouring in, Euronews has a wonderful piece on his career and impact. Even in his later years, Greene never stopped working. He was part of Marvel's Echo series and had new projects in the works. It's clear that his passion for storytelling never faded, even after decades in the business. And maybe that's the true measure of an artist, someone who keeps creating, inspiring, and pushing boundaries until their very last chapter. Greene passed away peacefully in Ontario, surrounded by loved ones. He is survived by his wife, Hilary Blackmore, their daughter, and a grandson. Tributes from fans and colleagues alike have described him as a man of integrity, warmth, and humor. His agent put it beautifully, calling him a great man of morals, ethics, and character. If you'd like a more detailed look at his life and obituary, The Washington Post offers an in-depth reflection. So, what is Graham Greene's legacy? It's more than just the 200-plus roles he played over his career. It's the fact that he changed the industry one role at a time. He showed Hollywood and the world that Indigenous voices deserve to be heard, respected, and celebrated. He inspired countless people to see themselves on screen in a new light. As we say goodbye, maybe the best way to honor him is to revisit his work. Watch Dances with Wolves again, or dive into The Green Mile. Re-listen to his wise and heartfelt voice in Red Dead Redemption 2. Each performance carries a piece of his spirit, reminding us why his art mattered, and why it always will. So, let me ask you, what's your favorite Graham Greene role? Was it Kicking Bird, or maybe one of his lesser-known characters that really stuck with you? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear which of his performances impacted you the most. Rest in peace, Graham Greene. Your talent, your courage, and your legacy will live on. Thank you so much for spending this time reflecting with me. If you found this video meaningful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It helps us continue honoring legends like Greene, whose stories deserve to be remembered. Until next time, take care and keep celebrating the voices that make films so powerful.